Today's video, we are going back to the basics again. We're going to be talking about your scrub. Your 5-minute scrub, your morning scrub, whatever you want to call it. In school, you know, they tell you 5 minutes, it takes you 5 minutes, or it takes you, 10 strokes on each plane. It changes a little bit out in the real world. But the base of it is there. And you do need to learn how to properly do your first scrub of the day. If you're going to be using Avogard or whatever type of other sterile substance you use on your hands, you always have to have that first scrub of the day with a brush, picking out under your nails, all that stuff. So let's go over this. First, we got the scrub sink. Scrub sinks may be a little different depending on your hospital. It may be like you hit it with your knee and it'll turn on. Ours here, we have motion, it's just motion detected. So pretty much, I just have to have one hand and kind of swap it over with the other. But let's go through this. So there's plenty of different scrub brushes that you can use. This one here, this is what I like to use. It's a chlorhexidine scrub. They also have iodine scrubs and a couple other ones, but this is the one I like to use as it does not irritate my skin at all, and it works. So you find what works. So start off with tearing the package. We'll open up this package, throw it away, take our little plastic tool here. This is going to be used to go underneath our nails. We'll get the sponge wet. Get your arms wet. Make sure not to touch anything. You're not touching anything. So under the water, we're going to be going underneath our nails. I don't really have nails, so I can't really do it, but they'll be going underneath your nails each time, over through all your nails, blah, 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 blah. Throw it in the trash can. Next, we're going to be doing our sponge. So, wet the sponge, get it nice and foamy. Nice and foamy, nice and foamy. And we'll start with your fingertips first. Fingertips are always first. The object of washing your hands is working from the fingertips all the way to your elbows. Both sides. I'm going to be going over to your thumb. Now, when you look at your thumb, think of each finger as a box, and you're going to be doing 10 strokes on each side of the box. So we got 10 strokes here, 10 strokes here, 10 strokes here, 10 strokes here. And you're going to be doing that for every single finger. Every single finger. As soon as you're done with your fingers, inside palm in circular motions, another 10 times. Back of the hand, another 10 times. Now I'm finished with this hand, so I'll pass the brush over and we'll start working on the other fingers. Palm and the back of the hand. As soon as you're done with the back of the hand, now both hands are done. So now we'll start moving over the wrist and halfway up the arm. Again, same thing. Think of your arm in 4 planes, as a square or as a rectangle. So 10 strokes in each plane. I'm not going all the way to the elbow. I'm only going halfway up the arm. Now transfer over. We're going to do the other arm. Now, We are up the forearm, and we'll continue on through down to our elbow. Same thing, 4 planes. Think of your arm as a rectangle or a square, and continue doing 10 strokes in each plane. This entire arm and hand is done. Transfer over. Finish up the rest of the other arm down to the elbow. Both arms are done. Drop your sponge. Get your water. Now it's important when you start the water, you get the soap off of your hands and you go one way. Don't go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. You're going one way. So take it slow. I'm not touching anything. I took it nice and slow, one smooth motion. Now let's do the other side. Arms are up. Let them drip in the sink. You can't wait here all day. So now it's time to go on into your room. Problems that you might have. You're in the middle of, say you're in the middle of brushing. If you lose control of the sponge, let it drop. Oh! You drop the sponge. Are you done? No, you are not done. You wash your hands, you get a towel, grab another sponge, and you gotta start over. I'm sorry, it's gotta happen. Surgical conscience, that's where it comes into play. Start over, do it again. First scrub's out of the way, first case of the day is out of the way. You're ready to start your second case. Do you use a scrub? Do you use a scrub sponge again? Sure, you can use a scrub sponge. Not a big deal. If that's your preference, you can do that every single time you scrub in. But there's also the choice of a scrub solution. For us, we have Avogard. It's a great antiseptic solution, and you can use it throughout the day multiple times. It has like a moisturizer built into it and stuff, so you're not cracking up your hands and skin. Similar kind of scrub technique where you take a couple squirts, maybe, there we go. You take a couple squirts. Yes, I know this is gross. The joke never gets old. And again, we start with our fingertips. We bring our fingertips in. Fingertips in. Go around all of our hands, all of our fingers, and it's always the hands first. Always the hands first. We never come back to the hands as soon as we go down to the elbows. Never come back to the hands. As soon as the hands are nice and good in between the fingers, taking it down each arm. Down each arm, down to the elbow. Each arm, down to the elbow. And that's it. You're good. You're ready to go into your room. You're ready to gown, glove, and start your next case. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this basic hand washing video helps out some people. And as always, see you in the next video.